You're watching Rainnite Gaming.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rainnite Gaming. I'm Rainnite, and it's time for my first deck. If you guys have been following along with this little series I've been doing, it's basically just following along, me building my decks, going to locals, seeing how I do, and, how we're moving through the game and how you guys can follow along and have fun with me and see me get destroyed by people. So, a little recap. The first week, we got to play Blue-White Control. Yeah, Blue-White Control. And that was all structure deck stuff because we didn't have any cards yet. And it did okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but, Blue-White Control, it's solid, you're good. I didn't run any of the unicorn stuff. But I've kind of moved away from that, and I started building myself a Operation Meteor deck, and I played that in the next week's first locals, and did okay. Ended up only losing one match, was pretty nice. The only problem is I didn't have any death sights at the time, and I've only actually gotten one since then. So I've actually put that deck on the back burner for a little bit longer until I get more death sights. I have opened 2 Alt-Art duos, though, so I have all my duos. And in the later tournament that weekend, I played Green Red Rush, and I'll tell you, I like that deck. It's a lot of fun. It's super aggressive. It can hit over a lot of stuff because it has so much extra damage you get. Super fun. Did pretty good, about 50-50 kind of deal. And then this week, we're changing it up just a little bit because I decided I want to see how both sides live. So today, I'm going to locals and I'm taking myself a rush deck, but I'm doing Operation Meteor. Well, not Operation Meteor. I'm doing 1 Year War. That's right, words hard. But it's actually more of a really heavy green with just a little bit of blue support. Let's take a look at it before we head out. So we've got Zaku 1, Dop, and then Zaku 2, Zaku 2. This is just your really good early game. Tried to play a bunch of 1s. I took out 2 of the Zaku 1s to put in a little bit more turn 4 stuff, just because I felt like I had too many 1s. Then we've got Char Zaku. We're just playing 2 of those because I only have 2. When I get 4, I will have 4. And then Zaku 2 from the structure decks. Got to play 4 of him. He's probably one of your best cards, I think. And then I'm playing 3 Rickdoms for a little bit of added breach. Can be really handy. 4 Grandpa Gundams, just because you need something for your Amuros. Plus, he's just a really good card, and he boosts up all your other units, which is going to be really nice. 4 Galgoog. He's really good. He links with 2 of our pilots. He can just come out of nowhere and go right in for the face. Really awesome card. Char's Galgoog, I'm playing 2 of those because I own 2 of those. And then we're playing 2 of Grandpa Gundam, Vanilla Grandpa Gundam, just to give myself a little bit of added, linkage kind of deal there. I did think about putting in some of the G-Fighter just for more, high maneuver, but I went with this. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? We will find out. I'm only playing 1 base, but I'm playing 4 of it. Zanzibar, which is really nice because we play just a ton of Xeon stuff. So you're almost guaranteed to have one in your hand when you put this out there. And it can be a really good turn if you summon this out there and then you pay 2 to get a base out there and to get your Char's Galgoog out there, which it can be summoned out from there. And then you just link it up and you go to the face. It's a really cool little combo, kind of a combo. Pilots, because we're not playing any control, command. And we're playing 4 Char, 3 Macav? We'll call him Q. We'll just call him Q. Just because he adds that little bit of breach when you put him on a Xeon unit. And guess what? We've got a lot of Xeon units. Or you can put him on your Rickdom, and then he breaches for 3 to get through that EX base. Then we're playing 4 Amuro. He's a new type, which comes in handy as well. And, he's just a really good utility card to have. Okay, going into the matches, we played 4 matches today. And in our first match, we were going against ramp. And the deck performed really, really well. He also didn't see a bunch of blockers, so that helped me out. But we were able to just plow through real fast, and he just didn't have enough answers for it. But really fun game, and really got to see a lot of this deck because there was a lot of it in this tournament. And if you guys are interested in seeing all these duels and all my other duels from locals in full length, next week I'm going to be posting all of them for day to day, and you'll get to, I'll just speed it up a little bit and do a little commentating over top of it, so you guys don't have to watch a 15-minute match. We'll bring it down a little bit, but you'll be able to see the full matches, and you guys can see how much of a noob I am. Our next match was against, you guessed it, Ramp. This guy did see blockers. He saw just enough blockers, got his ramp up, and I mean, it was a pretty good game, but he just saw just enough blockers that I wasn't able to clear off everything. So he was able to get to that turn 7, then turn 8, and just, wipe me out there. Really cool guy, recognized me as Rainnite. I was about to sit down, and he's like, "You look kind of familiar." And I was like, "Rainnite Gaming?" And he's like, "Yeah, I watched one of your videos," which made my day. It was really, really cool. Big shout out to you. Comment down below when it was you, if you're watching these videos still and not tired of me. But yeah, that was really good. I think he ended up getting second for the day, which is really, really cool. And then went into our second to last match, and we were going against, what is this one? This one is, oh yeah, Ramp. So yeah, we went against Ramp again. Although this one, we steamrolled. We hit basically the God Hand, and we were able to just go face, and it was over super fast. I want to say turn 5 maybe, but it's just exactly what the deck's built to do. He didn't see enough blockers, and that's just what happens when Rush goes through something that doesn't find blockers. So he was a good guy. We ended up playing a second game, and he cleaned my clock on that one. So yeah, that's how this game is sometimes. If you see your cards, you don't. If you see your cards, you do. That kind of stuff happens. But really fun match. Really enjoyed playing him, talking to him. Last match, we went against Ping. So we only had to play 3 Operation Meteor decks, and then we get to play Ping. Ping is kind of the hard counter to this deck, even more so than Blue-White Control, I think, just because this plays blockers. It also plays that little ping, that's where the name comes from, damage to take care of some of my littler units. And this guy operated it really, really well. You could tell he really knew what he was doing. I also made some really dumb mistakes, and next week, if you watch this one all the way through, I am sorry. I am dumb sometimes, and I just tunnel vision, and I didn't pay attention to what was going on the board, and I just made some huge mistakes. Although, I don't think it mattered. I think he had me anyway, just because, 1, his deck is amazing versus mine, and 2, he played better and drew a little better. So I think even if it would have played perfectly, I think his deck would have still taken me out. Okay, let's go again what I thought the day went. So we went 50-50, not terrible. It's actually exactly how the green-red performed. So which one do I think is better? I kind of like the red more than the blue. You do actually play more of the red than the actual blue. Maybe I could play a different variant of the 1 Year War to see if it's better. Maybe I didn't play the best build. But one thing I noticed was I didn't have much top end. And I'm not saying like high levels. I'm saying actually being able to hit for a lot. Because one of my biggest things, 6 health bases. 6 health bases suck. Because if I don't, if I can't get by him in 1 hit. It takes 2 hits on almost any one of my units. And you just can't do that. You've got to get through things in 1 hit or you're just done. And red can do that. Red's going to allow you to hit for, those 5, 6, 7 hits. Just because they give that support and have those bigger hits, it's really, really powerful. So I think I may put my red and green deck back together in the future and just upgrade it, see how better it is, because I did get some new cards. Made a lot of moves today. First up, we got our 2 Char's Galgoos. So we have all 4 now. Super pumped about that. And we also, with that one guy I said was a fan, did a pretty good trade. I traded him some Alt-Art Curas for just a bunch of rares and some other cards like that, just so I could finish out a bunch of play sets. And I got some cards that really finish out my rush deck. Like I was able to get the 2 extra Char Zaku 2s that I only had 2 of. So the deck is going to be better and better and better. So I think I'm either going to build a green-red deck, but I've also been playing around to see if green-white could do a rush deck, because I mean, white just has lots of good cards, but I don't know how well they work together yet. So that might be something I just do as an experiment in the weeks to come. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think that's a good idea, or if I'm being stupid, or some other deck you think I should play. I will be going back to the Operation Meteor eventually, but I just have to get the 3 Death Scythes that I don't have, because you just have to have them for the deck. Other takeaways from the tournament: had a great time. Went to the Soldiery. I should have said that in the beginning. That's a store in Columbus, Ohio. Really nice store. Got there a little early. Was talking with a bunch of their employees. There's several employees that are there that are into the Gundam card game. So that's really awesome. And you can tell they want this card game to do well. So, you know, they're trying to get the community to come there, work out for a good time slot and everything. And I love seeing stores that, you know, obviously care about the community, which is really, really cool. They also have cool chips you can win for doing well. It's like $5 off, so you have like a little poker chip. That's really cool. I know it's dumb, but I thought it was fun. But yeah, that was a great place. It was a really cool place to play. Fun little store. But yeah, don't know where I'm going to go next. I am going to be doing some businessy stuff in the next 2 weeks, so you're going to get some weird videos for me and not my normal stuff. So heads up on that. But definitely look for all of the duel videos next week. Okay guys, you know what I say. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.